Hey everybody, welcome back to Game Junction. We're doing another daily news article. We're talking about today. There was a news article on Game Rant this past Sunday, I believe it is that it dropped. The Last Guardian developer GenDesign teases a possible game announcement in 2023. So I guess right off the bat, I've never played The Last Guardian, though I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I assume,
Yeah.
from what I've heard, it falls into that like cult classic of a game at this point. Do you have any experience or any opinion on the game at all?
So I've started it. I haven't finished the game. It reminds me of kind of like the cult following for like Shadow of the Colossus, like that style of game. That might even be the company. I can't remember off the top of my head.
It sounds similar,
But
but
yeah,
I don't. I'm not sure. I have to double check on that.
yeah. It's one I definitely need to go back to. It's on PlayStation Plus, so it's one of those free games that you
Oh
get a
yeah,
PS5, you get all those PS4 games. So it's a cool game. I need to go back to it at some point, but sounds like be pretty cool.
yeah. I
Seem to make
definitely
good
should.
stuff.
Definitely need to give it a shot. So yeah, I already read that headline off. So this came from a Twitter message shown on New Year's Eve. The Last Guardian developer GenDesign teases plans to announce its next game in 2023. So it seems like we're gonna get another game from them 2023. It's just a matter of, is it like a new IP? Is it gonna be a sequel?
Right.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to tell. All right, so the studio behind The Last Guardian is teasing the announcement of its next project in 2023. GenDesign's next project has been highly anticipated since founder Fumito Ueda began teasing it in 2018. It's been like a
Wow.
good 4 or 5 years at this point.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, neither did I. I've been out of the loop for a little while. But Ueda is well known for his projects taking longer than expected to wrap up development. Fans have been it helps if I could speak. I apologize. Fans have been patiently waiting, knowing GenDesign would share more information about its next gen game when it was available. That time may be soon approaching. Maybe they're teasing.
Yeah.
I assume if we're gonna hear
Seems like
something, it'd be, I would assume, an E3. That's just when most people outside of Nintendo like to announce all their big games for that year.
right. Yep.
The history of GenDesign may be short, as it was founded in 2014 and has only completed The Last Guardian up to this point, but it has a reputation that goes much further back than 2014. GenDesign is the creation of Fumito Ueda and Team Ico.
Oh.
I think I've
So
heard
I
that
was
name
right.
before.
Yeah, Eco and Shadow of the Colossus
Oh,
are two like cult classic
yeah, that
games.
definitely. So
They got a
there's def
pack-in bundle on the PS3. There was a pack-in bundle with the two of them. So
yeah. So this everything's starting to make a lot more sense now, at least on my side for sure,
yeah.
definitely. Prior to The Last Guardian, Ueda and his team made both Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, released in 2001 and 2005, respectively. The Last Guardian then took over a decade to make, with Ueda and Team Eco leaving Sony to open GenDesign in order to finish the project. So yeah, it sounds like there's some issues with them and Sony, so we're gonna do our own thing, just kind of go from there. We want to make what we want to make, and we don't want Sony telling us what to do.
It's funny because it's still a PlayStation exclusive. So
Yeah, but I
in
guess
that
I'm
cool
sure there's
circle.
different studios though and stuff might make might have more wiggle room making a new studio, even if it's
Yeah.
still like a Sony exclusive.
They can do what they want versus
Yeah,
being
then
under the
this
control of
this
Sony.
studio's already under the control essentially. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah.
In a message posted to the official GenDesign Twitter account, the studio wished all of its fans a happy new year and linked to job openings and a push for recruitment. It has also had a special message to share. GenDesign said that 2023 is finally a year in which we can bring you lots to talk about. The implication is that there will be an official announcement to GenDesign's next project, maybe in 2023, or they'll announce it in 2023. Maybe it'll come out next year.
I'd be interested to see if they just based on what's happened with those games before. Eco got the HD remaster with Shadow of the Colossus on the PS3 in a double pack, and then Shadow of the Colossus got a remake for PS4, like a full remake. So I'd be interested to see if they might do like a remaster or some type of push to the PS5. I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah, it is. This is the tweet that was tweeted out. Obviously, The Japanese is all in Japanese. I can't read it, but obviously
Go ahead and
somebody
read
else
it, Mark.
went through and translated. I can't. I'd butcher it. I only know like a handful of these symbols. But pretty much the thing is season greetings, GenDesign. Obviously all the meat is up here.
I think it's basically what it just told us
Yeah, I
above,
assume they,
so,
they
yeah.
translated it for us in the article. GenDesign doesn't make any full commitment to make any game announcement, though. It even hedges on its initial statement somewhat, saying that it's working hard to make this happen. Which means if we can announce it, we will. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah.
We want to announce it this year, but we have to wait and see how the development goes. In other words, it's going to take a good amount of work yet before GenDesign's next project is ready to be shared. The developers at GenDesign are working hard to make it happen, though, and hope fans will continue looking forward to it. Yeah, obviously, little is known about GenDesign's next project. Virtually nothing outside of those we're obviously working on it. The only official information about the game was shared via a teaser image featuring what appeared to be the first screenshot of the game. Fittingly, it featured a boy or man in a cloak of some kind standing next to something very large, resting his head on it. Could hint that GenDesign's next project will feature another companion akin to The Last Guardian's Trico. Whatever GenDesign's next project may be, fans will look forward to it with significant anticipation. Fumito Ueda and Team Ico may only have 3 prior games, but those games hold a special place in some players' hearts, which I've definitely seen on the internet myself.
Sure.
Achieving the heights of Shadow of the Colossus, Ico, or even The Last Guardian may be asking too much, but fans will continue to support GenDesign's efforts, looking forward to 2023 and beyond. So that's the whole article on that. Do you have any thoughts about this other than just saying, hey, we want to announce our next game? I assume it's probably going to be new IP. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that.
Definitely a new IP just based on their track record. No relation to any of those. Like I said, curious to see if they do some type of ports or remaster for the PS5. Could be a good thing because it reaches a new audience.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're kind of like the Studio Ghibli of these style of games. Like they make, they take forever in their development because these games are so impactful.
They're just
Looks
very like
good. They're great, like artistic games. So
yeah, it's kind of.
yeah,
I don't know about the story because I've not personally played any of them. I probably should. That's a dog on me.
yeah,
But they don't.
especially Eco and Shadow of the Colossus.
They don't seem like they're like direct sequels. They may in like the style be a sequel, but they seem to only release like individual games. So I assume we expect that trend to continue. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I assume if we're gonna hear anything, it'd be at E3 this year. So we'll have to wait until that to see if this tease was right, or we have to wait a little bit longer.
I would say that if they don't hit E3, they would probably hit like Tokyo Game Show. That gives them like an additional 2
Yeah, I
months
guess you're right. I forgot about that.
So hopefully we see something this year. Hopefully the development is going well and we get to experience this soon. So
Yeah, it would be nice. We appreciate y'all for watching. If you have any any thoughts on this, comment down below. Give us a like, give us a subscribe if you like this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Peace.